Hey guys, just wanted to come in and talk about this amazing sale that's going on for a few days. I want to explain how it works and explain how it can be really beneficial to you, but there's ways that you have to go about doing it to make it be the best. So, first of all, the sale starts tomorrow morning, probably I think around 11 o'clock. Is what it ends up being with the Pacific Standard timing. And so we have a little bit of time in the morning to get prepped and get awake and move in before our day gets crazy busy with posting about sales and contacting customers through calls and texting and email. So Scentsy will be sending out an email to our customers, but there's a way that you can take advantage of these sales. Now, these sales, if you have not been around for sales like this before, whenever they have a sale, there is it's like really high amounts off. They typically make you order it through your personal website so that they're not getting, because it's not going to make sense for them to do free shipping and give 75% off or up to 75% off. So they do it this way, and it also makes it easier on us because things will sell out. I'm going to tell you right now, if your customers want something, they better get it. And that's why I've decided not to hold orders, or I'm not really going to even offer the split shipping like I have in the past, because it has caused a lot of issues for me. Now, you can, I'm not saying not to, but it can get, if they're not willing to pay you right then and right there, and you don't have 4 or 5 people willing to go in at that moment, I wouldn't hold, because things will sell out while you're waiting on other people to get their money and all that stuff. And actually, you can only do one credit card on the personal website. So it's very complicated to do it that way. You would have to use your card and collect cash, and it's just a hassle you really don't need to deal with. So here's what I recommend doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to set up my own Facebook party for like a mystery host type thing, where if people just order randomly, they will be entered to win the host rewards or part of it. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that yet. But normally, if they've placed an order of any amount, they get entered into the host rewards. Or you can do if you order a minimum of $25 or $50, then they get all the host rewards. Or you can break the host rewards up and say you get a half price. I'll draw names, that kind of thing. So, but one of the biggest questions I have is, how do you do the parties for hostesses? So in your workstation, you're going to set up, and this is for, we have a lot of new people that have not done these before, so mostly this video is for them. In your workstation, you're going to open up a party order just like you always would, and select basket party. And just put the person's names so people know to shop with them. Make sure you select view on my PWS. And then after you put it on your PWS, go through, fill out all the information. It's up to you whether or not you want it to ship to the host or ship to you. Because if the host is local and you want to end up adding stuff to the order when it's time to close it out, then go ahead and do that so you can get the free shipping. But if they're not local and they want it shipped to them when you do their host rewards, just go ahead and put that in there. Because when you're putting that shipping address in there, that is just telling you when you physically go into the workstation and close the order out, then that is where the order will go to. So, once you have it set up, customers will go to your website, and you make sure you tell them to to shop on that. So I have a hostess fawn. So fawn's party. Make sure you select shop on fawn's. Deal with me, friends. Make sure you select that person's party and tell your customers that. So what happens is they will go through and they'll order their stuff. They'll pay their shipping. It'll ship directly to them. But as long as they shop on that link, I'm waiting for a cuss word to come out of my mouth in a minute, the way I'm talking. When they shop on that link and when they close that party out when they submit that order, your party hostess is going to get credit because they linked it to the party. So the party itself is still open on the workstation and it's still doing its thing. It's still open, and you could go in there after the sale is over, have all, say Fawn gets $500 in orders from now until Friday. So her party does not have to close out on Friday. If she says, hey, I want to go ahead and get some more orders, that's okay. Because all those people's orders have already been directly shipped to them or will be. So that's not a problem. So you'll go in. If you get $150 more in orders, what's really awesome about this feature is your party is going to be at a $500 total already. So you're already getting free shipping and you've already got host rewards built up on the side. So even though you're not shipping $500 worth of stuff, you are getting free shipping with those items. So whatever your host decides, so even if you don't have any more orders and you just have what the host rewards are, so you're going to go in and just select all your host rewards like you normally would, and that will ship. So that's when you can decide who you want to have that shipped to. So I hope that makes sense. One last thing. Setting this up on Facebook, make an event. Do not post any personal specials, but you can post anything on the page that Scentsy is sharing with us tomorrow and the next few days. So how I do that is I make the host a co-host, and I have her personally, this is my opinion on how things work, and I don't like to be spammed by 100,000 events. And sometimes that's hard if I know a customer. I have some customers that want to know about every single sale. But if you're new, I recommend reaching out to each person that you plan to invite to this party and have your host do the same thing. So if you're doing one just for yourself, reach out to all your customers. If it's a hostess, ask her. I had shared an image earlier. I shared that image with the hostess tonight and said, share this image with your friends and family and invite them and ask them if they would like to be invited to our Facebook event party, VIP party, whatever. And so I have found that gets better results. People feel like there's a personal invitation. Even though it's not a home party, it feels like one because you're giving them an invite. You're thinking enough about them. They're not just another person or a body. And they actually seem to engage more when that happens. So if your hostess doesn't do that, you can't pull their hair. But I really stress to them, like, hey, I have noticed that the best results get when you personally ask them by voice, texting, email, however, Facebook messaging, but just sending them a message first. Most of the time, they will say yes. I go ahead and send them an invite to the thing on the Facebook event. And then as the day goes on, I'm going to post things. I'm going to leave the link on, make sure they're aware of that things will sell out. Things are going to sell out quick. Don't hesitate, like I said. And I think this is going to be an amazing start for December. And of course, all the last minute Christmas shopping that people are going to be doing. So I think it's going to be exciting. But please don't get discouraged tomorrow if things start selling out. It's the nature of the sales. So just stay positive and know that Scentsy always makes things right. If things were to sell out like within the first hour, I can promise you they have been known to bring things new things out if the sales are starting to like dwindle down. They're amazing. We all have a wonderful company to have a business with. Stay positive, and if none of this made sense, please message me again and I will try my best to make sense of it. Have a great night. Happy sales, and I hope to see you guys partying away on Facebook. Good night.